This is a 3-minute video of what a bomb-ass session workout looks like. So starting here with the sled, this is me and Daniel, and we are doing max effort sprints, okay? You can't see us pushing the whole time, I cut it short, but we did about 45 seconds here of full on going as hard as we can. And as you can see, this crushed the young buck. It crushed me too. But that's how you know what max effort looks like, okay? So we start with the sled.
There you go.
And this is T and Daniel hitting the sled going backwards. So this is really working the anterior chain, which is the quads in the front, the vastus medialis. And then we press forward to really crush that posterior chain, right? Working the hamstrings, working the glutes, working the calves, working the feet. And then we go from there into our Nordic hamstring curls. Focus on the negative, the eccentric on the way down. Fight, fight, fight. Good. And that's what helps to build those hamstrings, okay? Elite athletes, Tyreek Hill, Usain Bolt, have insane hamstring strength. So you want to have extreme hamstring strength in order to be an elite athlete. It will help you in all sports to have stronger hamstrings. It also helps to protect the ACL, which runs, because the hamstring runs right behind the back of the knee. And in the knee is obviously all of our tendons and ligaments. So something like the ACL, which is commonly torn in athletes, soccer players, football players, basketball players, this will help to protect you in the ACL by building your hamstring strength. From there, we're coming into our ATG, cheeks to sneak squats, getting low, sitting at the bottom, getting as low as we can, working through that full range of motion. Now, this really activates a lot of healing in the knees, okay? Obviously, it's building glutes, it's building quads, but what it does is it really triggers that synovial fluid in the knees. Synovial fluid is like WD-40, okay? This is a lubricant for the knees, and it's something your body has and uses, but it's only used and triggered when you have a lot of pressure on the joint. So what we're doing is putting pressure that you can handle on the joint through full ranges of motion to help activate the healing and power. Here we're in the hip flexor raises, okay? Another one for elite speed is hip flexor strength, okay? So on the outside of your hips are your hip flexors. This exercise, pulling it in like this for 20 reps, half body weight, this is going to give you a ripped six-pack. It's going to give you strong hip flexors. So imagine when you go and run, your legs feel light, right? Legs are going to feel light, so then you can run faster. This is really, really great exercise for hip mobility as well, and just healing the hips. So if you have hip issues or hip stiffness, this blood flow circulation stimulation can really help the hips. And then the final exercise we hit was our knee over toe calf raise. As you can see, Daniel's knee here is far over his toes, and he's keeping his knee locked and pressing up onto the ball of the foot. This really helps us get strong in our athletic stance. When we go to jump, run, we get into this position. So why not have strong tendons and muscles in that area?